Mykhailo Mudryk is facing a possible 4-year ban away from football. He's been found consuming some banned substances, and it's looking very, very bad for him. Idachi, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Modric has been, since he arrived at Chelsea, he hasn't really lived to expectation. And usually it seems he's a hard worker and he keeps fighting for his place. And this is a major setback for him. A very, very big setback.
Yeah, it's really a trying time for Modric. A very trying time for Modric. Just when he is trying to pick it up after a bad season ever since he came to Chelsea. He has not really had a good season since he came, but he keep working hard and he keep picking the challenges. We have a Chelsea that is full of amazing youngsters like him. He's also an amazing youngster, and just when he's picking the challenges, trying to get things right, working hard to return back to the first team, working hard to play under Maresca,
And all of a
he's
sudden
in charge.
he faces
in
a
charge
drug
of substance
test.
abuse. I really can't understand how Modric fell into this very trouble now, but I just wish him well, and I just wish he could overcome this and overcome it very strong.
It's rare for players to come out of this and still play at their top.
At the top, yeah.
We'll always go back to Pogba, because when Pogba had his ban and he totally left football, or even though Pogba was maybe at his peak of his career, but
just Modric was there already. He was on top.
But for Modric is just
he's
like
trying to pick his
he's
just trying to get his
he's not very close to his peak.
No,
He's just trying to get his career started. And
trying.
him being out of Chelsea or out of football for
close to 3 or 4 years.
2 to 4 years. Would Chelsea stand by him, see him through all these years and bring him back to the squad, or will his contract be terminated? It's a very dicey one.
It's a dicey one, honestly. I feel not all managers or not all administrators in the game will keep a player for close to 4 years and keep paying him or her.
But I doubt if you get 4 years, maybe 2 years there.
How do you know?
It's possible. We'll always go back to Pogba. Pogba got how many?
In the
18
case
months.
of Pogba, in the case of
18 months.
In the case of Pogba, the very year that incident happened was not the year they passed the judgment on him. So, and when the judgment is passed, they count back to when you stop playing and subtract that amount, then give you your actual judgment.
But what if the process happens quickly? He gets judgment gets passed maybe
when it
in
happens,
a couple of months.
When it happens, Modric has the right to appeal.
Okay.
The process of appeal now can take 1 or 2, 3, 4 months. Okay. So, but if he accepts without appealing, fine. But most players will want to appeal.
Of course.
So when he appeal, there'll be he definitely has the right to appeal, and there's right to fair hearing. They'll hear him out, and if he failed that appeal, then he will serve it. The suspension, he will make to serve the suspension.
They are going to carry out a B test. The B test is just to confirm the A test that was already carried out and was found positive. It's going to take a miracle if the B test comes out negative.
And one thing is this: how long does it take to make a B test?
I don't think it takes long.
Has it been conducted?
I don't
think it's over a week or 2 already. And mind you, he has not played ever since we entered December. Yeah. What if the B test turn out negative? What then happen? Another prolonged process?
I doubt if there will be a prolonged process. I think I don't know how the rules goes, but I doubt if there will be a prolonged process. If it comes negative, then maybe he'll get an apology, and I doubt if he'll be compensated with it. Just an apology, and he'll get back to football.
It's just a trying time for the man.
But 2 to 3 years without football, Modric's career will be off.
I don't think 21 already. He's 21, right?
Yeah, and 2 to 3 years will take him to 24.
And
it's
in fact, 2 to 3 years off the game. When you don't play matches, there's no way you be in shape like you used to be. So
Except,
there are chances
do
of
you see a situation where the club does their internal investigations to see how he got these drugs into his system, and they found out that it's not really maybe it's not really on his side. You understand? Maybe do you think they will be lenient with him? And maybe the board decides to be lenient because he has a long contract.
It takes rigorous process of a club going back to make its own investigation. Mind you, you have this player to yourself as a club, and you also have, and also the national team also have that player to them as a national team. So where these errors came from might not be from the club, because it's believed that players have been placed on diet, on what to do, how to go about it, and what not to do. If you are confused, the doctor's number, you have access to the doctor to ask questions. Okay, so if players in Europe, especially in England, are exposed to this, the question is what happens when they get to their national team. Do they actually observe those routines of what they eat, what they take in?
Oh, it's going to be really, really difficult. And there's been speculations that he got this drug into his system during the international break.
There are high possibilities of that.
This particular chemical isn't found in meals or food or drinks in the UK, and it's been speculated that he got this into his system during the international break. Yeah. I don't know how he's going to pull out from this.
It's a dicey moment.
Very dicey one, but we stand behind him. Hopefully, he can pull through this and maybe get back to his best. But it's going to be very tricky for him.
The next club statement after the whole investigation will actually be the fate of Mudryk. The club statement after all the investigation will be the fate of Mudryk, because he has close to 8 years on his contract. And a club, if he's guilty of this very charge, of this very offense, then he will be out for close to 40 months.
Wow.
For close to 40 months, and you know what that means.
Wow, that's crazy. So guys, we'd like to hear your thoughts about this whole Mudryk drug test issue. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. And of course, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and show some support by subscribing. I remain Yimzy, and this is Ed Dache.
Thank you.
So guys, see you in the next one.
I went and did Thanksgiving in church. Hear me and hear me well.